Hey everyone, it's Sunday, June 27th. The time is 3:23 p.m. and the temperature is around 29 degrees Celsius. And this here is Hayden Street. And I'm just turning north onto Yonge Street. Then when I get to Bloor Street here, I'll be heading east across the north end of downtown. And then I'll cross over the Prince Edward Viaduct. And then I'll head east on Danforth Avenue. And I'll take that through Greektown. Then I think I'll head south through an area known as The Pocket. And I'll make my way back west, probably somewhere towards Riverdale Park. Now I'm currently riding east along Bloor Street East, and this is my tech trendy ES Commute electric scooter. And I think this is just the third e-scooter video I've recorded for this channel. And it's safe to say I think I've gotten the hang of it. And this is Ted Rogers Way. And just to the south of here, it turns into Jarvis Street. Originally, they were calling for rain throughout most of the day. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Those emergency vehicles are still well behind me. Otherwise, I just would have waited them out on the side. And that's an ambulance trying to work its way over here. I better stop before this intersection, just in case it's turning. So just to my left is the Rosedale neighborhood. And that area immediately to my left dips down into a ravine, and Rosedale Valley Road cuts through there. And on the right is the St. Jamestown neighborhood. And this is Parliament Street coming up. And it looks like our bike lane has disappeared. So I wanted to get out and make a video today, but I didn't really feel like walking. So it was either this or the bicycle. This here will take us over the ravine. And Castle Frank Station is just up here on the left. And I guess I'm just gonna wing it once I get to the pocket in terms of the route I take. It's kind of an interesting neighborhood. You can only really access it from one side from a major road. And that's sort of where it gets its name from. So hopefully I can navigate the one-way streets there without having to go the wrong way down the street. Not that I would do that. That'd be a rather unfortunate way to get a copyright strike. And it seems we hit a bit of a traffic jam. If I were on my bike, I'd probably hop out into this lane here and blast by these people, but this e-scooter is speed limited. Well, let's do it. There's no cars coming up. And this here is the Bloor viaduct. Otherwise known as the Prince Edward Viaduct, and I'm currently heading over the Don River and the Don Valley Parkway and the Don Trail. And once we get to the other end of this viaduct, we will be on Danforth Avenue. These bike lanes here on Danforth Avenue were just installed last year, and they run almost all the way to Scarborough. They stop at Dawes Road. I won't be going that far though. I think I'll only be going to Jones. Well, this barrier is new. You used to be able to cross over to the left here. You can see the markings where the bike lane used to be. There's a solid line here, so these cars should be yielding to the cyclists.
I genuinely thought the car was going to turn faster now.
And just to the left is Broadview Station.
Wait,
That guy told me to wait, but I looked at the driver as it was my right of way. We had a green light. And welcome to Greektown. Or not quite, Greektown's coming up at Chester. But you can see how the bike lanes here have been diverted to go around the patios. So once I get to Chester, we'll be in Greektown. Seems like a pretty nice day to be out in the patios. It's a bit muggy and it's rather humid, but other than that, it's not so bad. So here is Chester Avenue. This is where Greektown begins. And that restaurant across the street, Astoria, I don't really recommend. A lot of people speak highly of it. But I went there about a week ago and I didn't think it was very good. Here is Logan Avenue. Someone commented on my last e-scooter video that I should slow down, but truthfully, I ride my bicycle faster than this. I think it's really just a matter of being safe, being able to stop if something comes up in front of you, and of course being able to safely operate what you're riding. I'm going a little over 20 kilometers right now. At least according to Strava, I usually go closer to 30 on my bike at times. And this here is Pape Avenue. Here's a guy going the wrong way in the bike lane. There's a YouTube channel named Zero Enigma, where you would have had some choice words for that guy. Slow down here. Wow, Greektown went by quick. So this will be Jones Avenue coming up. That's Woody Crest on the left. So I'll turn right here and then I'll try to navigate the Pocket. This neighborhood that's attempting to be one of the greenest in the city. That is Ravenna Crescent. I think I want to turn left here. I'm just going to wait for a break in traffic. Oh. The car behind me stopped to let someone cross the street. So this is a really nice street. And I have not been this way before on this channel. I'm thinking of coming through here on a walking video. Looks like there's some kind of street party going on there. I think this area has become a rather exclusive one in recent years. People kind of like the slightly isolated feeling it has. Earl Grey Road here. Can I turn right here? I think this will take us up by that party. Oh, there's like a parade coming up here. I just wanted to loop out or loop around and check out that party. This is something I'm more likely to do on the electric scooter. This is neat. Looks like they're having some Pride festivities. It is Pride Month. And I'm going to turn left here onto Earl Grey once I get back there. And it looked like a mini parade coming up the street. Those people sitting down must be like, we just saw that guy ride by. So let's turn left here. Look at this. Pride is alive this year. All right, I'm gonna go left of this dinosaur. Thank you. That's fun. I think that red car there is facing the wrong way, which threw me off. All right, so we're back to Jones. So I'm just making things up as I go. So that is the Pocket on the left, and as I said, you can only really access it from Jones Avenue to the west. There's a side street to the north and one to the east you can access it from, but it's kind of trapped by a TTC rail yard and this train track, this rail line to the south of here. That's why it's kind of boxed in and called the Pocket. From a map, it looks a bit like a pocket. Let's take Boltby Avenue here.
Well, this is the girl that you brought from your work. Oh, wait.
Ooh, what a nice smooth road this is. And there is Blake Street Public School on the left. This is known as the Blake Jones neighborhood. And this is Keswick Street. Let's turn left here. I think I have no choice but to turn right here onto Riverdale Avenue. And we've arrived at Pape. I think this is the Cranfield house on the right. This was the mansion used in filming the movie It, the more recent It. And they've also used it in a number of other TV shows and movies. And here's the Pape Avenue pedestrian bridge. So Pape Avenue comes to an end here briefly, at least for motorists it does. And there's a pretty neat view up this bridge to the right. But as I'm on two wheels, I would have to walk it up there. So instead, I'm gonna cut through this parking lot. You can kind of see the skyline off in the distance. All right, let's head down to Carlaw. And then where? And I still have plenty of battery left. And it's only 3:47. Let's turn right here onto Gerard. And welcome to East Chinatown. Gotta be careful riding in the door zone here. Why is this guy so far off the curb? Like, how can you be so bad at driving that you park 2 feet off the curb? And I just randomly decided to turn up Logan Avenue here. And this is Simpson Avenue. I'm gonna have fun doing the map before this video. Usually they're pretty easy, but when I go on the unplanned cycling adventures, they're a little harder to do by memory. Okay, let's turn back down to Gerard. I've got a streetcar coming up here. I'm going to be extra careful. Look how close they come to the lane divider. So if you like this sort of unplanned random adventure, let me know in the comments and I'll see if I can do more of this type of video. And that streetcar, I think, will be heading all the way over to the High Park Loop. And here is Broadview Avenue. Let's turn here, Victor Avenue. This is all Riverdale. I've seen Ryan rides on his scooter videos motor around these parts before. And I did not expect this ride to go by so fast. That happens with my cycling videos too, where I think of an area to cover. I generally like the videos to be at least 25-30 minutes at a minimum, and sometimes I find myself 20 minutes in and nearly done. Okay, this is Howland Road. All right, maybe I'll take Langley here, is it? Back over to Broadview. I remember walking along here once. I've seen that trampoline before. And since I'm in this part of town, I think I will hit a patio and have a drink and a meal. And it's back to Broadview. I'll have to do an annex video similar to this one. I think that would be a great neighborhood to ride around and explore. Hey, it's 3:53. I forgot what time I started this, but we are at Riverdale Park, one of my favorite places to end videos at. There's Rooster Coffee on the right. Oh, what's this Hyundai doing? I will dismount. And we will take in a view of the skyline. Hopefully I have a good angle on it. I can't really tell since the camera's strapped to my chest. And there you go. Nice view of the skyline and the trendy ES commute scooter. Hope you enjoyed this e-scooter ride through the East End. Let me know your thoughts and comments down below if you wish to support the channel. There is a link to my Patreon account in the description, and you can check out channel memberships on my YouTube page itself. And I think maybe I'll snap a picture for Instagram with the scooter in it, maybe. Anywho, thanks for watching, guys, and I will catch you on the next one.